Good. Victory, Cowboys Nation.
We're bringing that same electric energy to the start of what could be a defining year for America's team. The NFL has officially dropped the 2025 regular season schedule, and for the Dallas Cowboys, it's a gauntlet. With multiple primetime games, heavyweight showdowns, and a full slate of revenge opportunities, the road to redemption is laid out in black and white. After a disappointing 7-10 finish in 2024, the pressure is on, and so is the spotlight. From an opening night grudge match against the Super Bowl champion Eagles to a Christmas Day clash in Washington and a showdown with Mahomes and the Chiefs on Thanksgiving, the Cowboys aren't just playing football this season, they're writing their next chapter. Buckle up, Cowboys fans. Let's break down the 2025 schedule, week by week. Week 1 at Philadelphia Eagles, Thursday, September 4th, 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, NBC. The Cowboys kick off the 2025 season on the road against the reigning Super Bowl champion Eagles. This NFC East rivalry sets the tone early, with both teams eager to assert dominance. Dallas aims to rebound from a disappointing 2024 season, and a strong performance here could signal a new era under head coach Brian Schottenheimer. Philadelphia's defense remains formidable, but Dallas's revamped offense, featuring new additions like George Pickens, will test their mettle. If the Cowboys' defense, now under coordinator Matt Eberflus, can contain Jalen Hurts, Dallas has a solid chance to start the season with a statement win. Week 2 versus New York Giants, Sunday, September 14th, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Fox. Dallas hosts the Giants in their home opener, looking to extend their winning streak against New York. The Cowboys have dominated this matchup in recent years, but the Giants are rebuilding and could present new challenges. With both teams still finding their footing early in the season, this game could be closer than expected. However, Dallas's superior roster depth and home field advantage should give them the edge in this NFC East clash. Week 3 at Chicago Bears, Sunday, September 21st, 3:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Fox. Defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus returns to Chicago to face his former team. The Bears, under new head coach Ben Johnson, are in a transitional phase, particularly on defense. Dallas's offense should capitalize on Chicago's vulnerabilities, while the defense aims to disrupt the Bears' developing offense. This matchup favors the Cowboys, provided they maintain focus and execution on the road. Week 4 versus Green Bay Packers, Sunday, September 28th, 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, NBC. The Packers have historically been a thorn in Dallas's side, especially at @T Stadium. With Jordan Love leading Green Bay's offense, the Cowboys face a dynamic challenge. Dallas's defense must pressure Love and limit big plays, while the offense needs to exploit the Packers' defensive weaknesses. A win here would be significant, breaking a long-standing home losing streak against Green Bay. Week 5 at New York Jets, Sunday, October 5th, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Fox. Traveling to face the Jets, Dallas encounters a team with rising expectations. Under new head coach Aaron Glenn, New York's defense is disciplined and aggressive. The Cowboys' offense must be sharp to navigate the Jets' schemes, while the defense needs to contain New York's playmakers. This game could be a litmus test for Dallas's resilience and adaptability. Week 6 at Carolina Panthers, Sunday, October 12th, 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Fox. Facing the Panthers on the road, Dallas looks to assert dominance against a team still finding its identity. Carolina's defense has struggled, providing an opportunity for the Cowboys' offense to shine. Maintaining focus is key. Dallas must avoid underestimating their opponent. A disciplined approach should secure a convincing win and build momentum. Week 7 versus Washington Commanders, Sunday, October 19th, 3:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Fox. The Cowboys return home to face the Commanders in another divisional matchup. Washington is in their second year of cultural change under Dan Quinn, aiming to become more competitive in the NFC East. Dallas's experience and talent should prevail, but they must be wary of a motivated opponent. Controlling the game's tempo and minimizing mistakes will be crucial for a victory. Week 8 at Denver Broncos, Sunday, October 26th, 3:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time, CBS. Traveling to Denver, the Cowboys face a team that has had their number in recent meetings. The Broncos' altitude and home field advantage add to the challenge. Dallas's running game will be vital in controlling the clock and keeping Denver's offense off the field. A balanced attack and solid defense could help the Cowboys secure a hard-fought road win. Week 9 versus Arizona Cardinals, Monday, November 3rd, 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, ESPN/ABC. On Monday Night Football, Dallas hosts the Cardinals, a team that can be unpredictable, especially if quarterback Kyler Murray is healthy. The Cowboys' defense must contain Murray's mobility and big playability. Offensively, Dallas should exploit Arizona's defensive weaknesses. A focused and disciplined performance under the primetime lights can lead to a crucial win before the bye week. Week 10 bye week. A well-timed bye allows the Cowboys to rest and recover, preparing for a challenging stretch of games ahead. This break is essential for addressing any injuries and refining strategies for the remainder of the season. Week 11 at Las Vegas Raiders, Monday, November 17th, 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, ESPN/ABC. Post-bye, Dallas travels to Las Vegas for another Monday night showdown. The Raiders' offense can be potent, but their defense has been inconsistent. The Cowboys' run defense will be tested, and their ability to control the game's pace will be critical. Executing a balanced game plan can lead to a valuable road victory. Week 12 versus Philadelphia Eagles, Sunday, November 23rd, 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time, Fox. In their second meeting, Dallas hosts the Eagles in a game with potential playoff implications. The Cowboys aim to avenge their Week 1 loss and assert themselves in the division race. Home field advantage and adjustments from the previous encounter could tip the scales in Dallas's favor. A win here would be pivotal for postseason positioning. Week 13 versus Kansas City Chiefs, Thursday, November 27th, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, CBS. On Thanksgiving Day, the Cowboys face the formidable Chiefs. Kansas City's high-powered offense, led by Patrick Mahomes, presents a significant challenge. Dallas must control the line of scrimmage and limit big plays to keep the game within reach. A disciplined and physical approach is necessary to secure a marquee win on a national stage. Week 14 at Detroit Lions, Thursday, December 4th, 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, Prime Video. The Cowboys face a short week, traveling to Detroit for a Thursday night game. The Lions, known for their toughness, will test Dallas's resilience. Maintaining energy and focus on a condensed schedule is challenging. Dallas's depth and preparation will be crucial in navigating this matchup successfully. Week 15 versus Minnesota Vikings, Sunday, December 14th, 7:20 p.m. Central Standard Time, NBC. Returning home, Dallas hosts the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. Minnesota's offense can be explosive, requiring the Cowboys' defense to be at their best. Dallas's offense must capitalize on scoring opportunities and sustain drives to keep pressure off the defense. A complete team effort is needed to secure a primetime victory. Week 16 versus Los Angeles Chargers, Sunday, December 21st, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Fox. The Cowboys continue their homestand against the Chargers. Los Angeles, under head coach Jim Harbaugh, brings a disciplined and physical team to town. Dallas must match the Chargers' intensity and execute efficiently on both sides of the ball. This game could have significant playoff implications, making focus and execution paramount. Week 17 at Washington Commanders, Thursday, December 25th, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, Netflix. On Christmas Day, Dallas travels to face the Commanders in a festive yet high-stakes matchup. Washington's improvements make them a formidable opponent, especially at home. The Cowboys must manage the holiday distractions and maintain their playoff push. A win here would be a valuable gift for the team's postseason aspirations. Week 18 at New York Giants, date and time TBD. Dallas concludes the regular season on the road against the Giants. Depending on playoff scenarios, this game could determine seeding or even postseason qualification. The Cowboys must be prepared for a motivated Giants team, regardless of their record. Finishing the season strong with a win would solidify Dallas's momentum heading into the playoffs. Final thoughts and record prediction. The Dallas Cowboys face one of the tougher schedules in the league this season, with multiple primetime games, challenging road trips, and back-to-back showdowns against playoff-caliber opponents. From starting the season against the defending Super Bowl champs to finishing the year with critical divisional matchups, this schedule demands consistency, depth, and discipline. But despite the uphill battle, this roster has the talent, leadership, and motivation to rise above it. With a reloaded offense, a fresh defensive approach under Matt Eberflus, and a chip on their shoulder from missing the playoffs in 2024, the Cowboys are built to bounce back. I'm predicting a 13-4 finish, good enough to compete for the NFC East crown and make a deep postseason run. The 2025 schedule is no walk in the park. With road tests against Super Bowl contenders, back-to-back primetime games, and a loaded NFC East slate, the Cowboys will have to earn every win. However, this team is more balanced, deeper, and better coached than it has been in recent years. If Dallas stays healthy and the defense takes the expected leap under Matt Eberflus, a 13-4 record is realistic. It won't be easy, but this team is built to battle through adversity and make a serious postseason push. Buckle up, Cowboys Nation. It's going to be a ride. So, I know some of y'all are probably asking, why are you so confident in your 13-4 prediction when the schedule is so tough? And hey, that's a fair question. But let me tell you why I'm planting my flag now. It's part faith, not blind faith, but the kind that's rooted in watching years of inconsistency and finally seeing signs that something has shifted. There's a new energy in this building. From Brian Schottenheimer taking over as head coach to Clayton Adams bringing fresh fire as the offensive coordinator, this doesn't feel like the same OL Cowboys trying to patch holes with flashy names and hollow promises. It feels like a cultural reset, a real one. For the first time in a long time, I believe this team is committed to being the more physical team every single Sunday. And I don't just mean lining up and running the ball a few more times. I'm talking about a full tilt, smash-mouth mentality that bleeds into both sides of the ball. You're already seeing it in how they drafted. Guys like Tyler Booker are tone setters. You're seeing it in how they talk about the run game. You're seeing it in how Matt Eberflus is rebuilding this defense around speed, violence, and accountability. This team might not be perfect, but I truly believe it's going to be tougher than anything we've seen in the last 30 years. For decades, we've watched Dallas get bullied when it mattered most, outmuscled, out-toughed, and outcoached in playoff moments. That doesn't feel like the future anymore. It feels like they're ready to swing back. That's why 13-4 isn't just a prediction. It's a belief. A belief in change. A belief in toughness. A belief that maybe, just maybe, we're finally witnessing the dawn of a new era for Cowboys football. Be the star. Bring the love. Let it shine for all.